Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Cafu, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Arezi. Now Yaya Toure, Roberto Carlos, Yaya Toure, and here's Cruyff. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi is there to clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's aimed into the middle. Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And can he finish it? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Still goalless at the moment. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Hullet. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Mitoma! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mitoma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's Park Ji-sung. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mitoma. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Cafu. For Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone loose. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Driving forward.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
It's come to nothing. That's going to go a long way. And it's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. He might be in here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Played out to the left flank. McTominay promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Hernandez. Good, strong midfield running here. That's been won straight back. Gattuso. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Might be danger here. And Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Hernandez. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fire. Great chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Cafu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Danielson, he rises! Harmlessly behind. Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Hutchinson. That has not gone well. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Cross it. Shot and goal! Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. McTominay. Looking for the run. Now it's Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso. And it's Hernandez. To Danielson. Cruyff. Baresi. Pressing high and with purpose. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played it again. And that should get the job done. And the counter is on. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in. That's a dangerous ball.
Sao Paulo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baresi. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gattuso. And it's Zanetti. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's felt him there.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
And this is the big chance.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 11.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Denilson. Crunching tackle. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
And he's there to belt it away. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullett. He has a look up. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Mitoma! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu, can he get it through? And this is Messi. Messi! Unspoilen kindly here. He scored! There is the breakthrough. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, well played. Tromeni gets over and intercepts. Chiellini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well,
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Toma. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Great Mitoma! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe is onto this. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Diaz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Baresi. Now McTominay. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's been shifted off it. Chouameni. Lampard. Brahim Diaz. And it's Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Maldini. That's an imaginative pass. And that's not going to reach. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Messi. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Roberto Carlos. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Guardiola. Brahim Diaz. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Dieter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Hello, everybody.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So off we go once more.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
And it's Diaz. Flashes it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Maldini. Quality ball. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mitoma, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yaya Toure.
And this is Hullet. Hullet. And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Roberto Carlos.
Looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back. And it's Gattuso. Now there's a fine ball.
Brahim Diaz.
And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name.
Yaya Toure.
Gattuso. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Gattuso. Now Yaya Toure. Gattuso.
Baresi. For Yaya Toure.
McTominay. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Mitoma. And it's McTominay. Gattuso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And this is Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ibrahimovic gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Coming on the field,
Brahim Diaz
Ibrahimovic, number 15.
knocks it out wide. Maldini.
Mateus.
Hazard. Chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nesta. And it's Diaz. Played it early. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Cafu. Coming on the field is number 3, Maldini.
Maldini. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And Mateus. Gattuso. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And they can counter here.
2 added
Let's
minutes
get
have
to
been
so.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Their way home on public transportation
Many
today,
thanks to
please
Jim,
watch the
and
screen
with that,
for train
it is
departure
a very
times
good
from
night to
all
you.
local major stations.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Well, we're underway.
Oh, beautiful shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McTominay. Baresi. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick... Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Neymar. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. McTominay. Pull it. And here's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And it's Neymar. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Batistuta. Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. First quarter of an hour gone. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Pull it. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Passing nice and neat. McTominay. Baresi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar getting this one clear. McTominay. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. Donatoni. And Reinders. Donatoni. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quality ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that it's full on! He's delivered all right! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Le numéro 19.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Jeff Chiba certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Neymar. That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. Reinders. Zanetti. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Donatoni. Searching pass he's played there. Cafu. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Jeff Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And it's Zanetti. Baresi. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. Batistuta is onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. And here's Hullet. Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Le numéro 2.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking to go deep. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Batistuta finds himself offside. Tries a shot! Whistle's gone, that's foul. McTominay. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. And here's Neymar. Messi. Reinders wins the duel this time. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Forlan. And it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Donadoni. There's the header! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Cameroon get themselves into the lead. And here's Messi. He's found a way past. And here's Ibrahimovic. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner.
Roberto Carlos goes short.
Yaya Toure! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Donadoni! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Attention, changement.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Carlos, Ibrahimovic, and here's Cruyff. Real chance! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Après 78 minutes de jeu par...
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So much time and space here. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
This is a chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's surging through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Zanetti.
Temps additionnel.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Cafu, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Makaleli. Probing pass. Deftly away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started.
Now here's a fine replica.
And Hullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 4.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cruyff clears it away. Looking here to chip it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Orezi. Now Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And it's made its way to... Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Conte. And it's Odo.
Yaya Toure.
Cafu. And here's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini. Here's Nedved. Maldini. Conte. And it's Odo. Knocks it into space. Olise picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu.
Yaya Toure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Yaya Toure.
Opts for safety. McTominay. Cafu, looking to play him in. And here's Cruyff. Rummenigge purring through the gears.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Otto. And here's Drogba. Deftly away. Maldini. And he's forced to go back. And Robertson. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cafu tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Cafu, oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute at
Oh,
a
that's
time.
well done, really robust. And it's Drogba. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Drogba. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Drogba. And he's there to make the challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace him
It's
is
Nedved.
number 17,
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Roberto Carlos. McTominay. Cafu.
That's going in strongly.
And here's Neymar. He has found the way through. An instinctive delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Referee's given a throw. And here's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Conte. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Odo. And it's Conte. That's Nedved. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Conte. And it's Odo. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Gattuso.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Olise.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, great run, magical! He's found a way through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played into space. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. O'Shea, and back to the keeper. I think we're just about done here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Hello,
Good evening to you.
This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.